Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those who have joining for the first time, this is not a political poll, it's a spiritual poll. Every Sunday, a group of us get together and we jump up and down on this thing called the web of creation, where everything is interconnected. What we do, what we feel, what we say, how we dance on this web affects everything on the planet. Even the rock people. And if we think about the rock people, those with no legs, those with no arms, how would it feel for them to be able to dance on this web of creation? And then I go back into the web and I go, well, how strong is this web? Would the rock people, if they jump up and down on it, would they break through the web? I don't think so. Anyway, let's get to it. So we just had this big new moon, a lot of energy, and it's still not too late to do your new moon intentions. Do a little ceremony for your new moon, what you want to let go of, what you want to bring in. And today, where I'm going with this is the work of rebalancing. And so I set these cards out, and when I was setting it out, I go, oh, this is like a compass. And then I went into recalibrating, or in nautical terms, swinging the compass. I thought that was a strange word for swinging the compass. And that's just correcting the headings on the compass so that it is actually going where you think it's going. So your ship is going where you intended it to go. So there's a lot of things right there because we are being bombarded on this outer wheel with all of these things that are scary and yucky and disturbing. And so on the outer wheel, which we're not going to really get to that much today, is the Deviant Moon Tarot. The yellow cards, the fifth tarot, and these cards are the Osho Zen Tarot. I saw Libby using these and I went, whoa, whoa, whoa. And these are from lovely Ariana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's take a look. How do we rebalance? What is the message of rebalancing? So when I drop into this, I go, okay, it's always about grounding. It's always about stepping into Mother Earth. But what is it that maybe we'll get another message from the cards? And please, I encourage you guys to throw your own spread, because you may get something specific for you that is reminding you of how to rebalance your center, recalibrate your balance or your compass. So let's just drop around the outside real quick. I'm not going to go too much into it. But here we have the Three of Swords. Ow, heartbreak, betrayal. Wow, why'd you do that to me? Ow, this really hurts. We have illness, sickness, retreat. Yeah, oh, okay. So we hear all this stuff from the outside ring of, oh, the planet is sick. You're sick. This is just awful. Betrayal, blah, blah, blah. We got the lovers. Hey, I thought that we were all in love together. No, we're not. We're all separated. Oh, that's heartbreak. That's blah, blah, blah. And then we get the King of Cups. Come save us. Come save us. Nah, he's not going to be around to save us. Okay, so our compass is swinging back and forth wildly. I remember going out to the west end of Catalina Island in California, and there's this space when you are going around the island that the compass spins out of control. And the first time I saw this, it freaked me out. So that's where we are right now. The compass is spinning. I go, where's our direction? So we take these cards and we just turn them upside down. Let's just not pay that much attention to them. At this start off with these. And here we have, now you can look at this as north, south, compass, east and west, or north, south, east and west. You can change up your compass if you want. I'm not sure in this spread it matters that much, but if you choose to. And the intention here, again, is to spark a different idea than just grounding, which is huge. I mean, if we can step into the grounding aspects that Mother Earth offers to us with the plant kingdom and the rock kingdom and the air kingdom and the water kingdom, we would be so much better. So let's see what we get with this spread. The first two cards, we get a bonus card up here as we are going to recalibrate our world trust. Oh, so it feels like this is never, ever, ever, ever going to end. This conflict, these wars, these people fighting each other. Is there ever going to be balance? Is there ever going to be harmony? Trust. There's not going to be if we can't believe it ourselves. So we have to start that on this web of creation. Yeah, we can live in harmony. We can forgive. The second card we get, look at this guy. He's just chilling there. Abundance. I love that card. That dude. So good. Looks like he's got snakes around him. Looks like he's grounded, water. This is beautiful. Abundance. So trust that we have abundance, especially in this news cycle, the lack of abundance. Now I hear you. But what is it that we're doing to create that more of that lack when we're dancing on the web? All right, let's move on down to the south. Oh, all right. We get conditioning. This is an interesting card. This card tells of a story of the lion that was raised by sheep. And so when Papa Lion found out and discovered him, he goes, hey, that's not who you are. You're a lion. You're not a sheep. And the lion didn't really believe him till he went and looked in a mirror in a pond and saw his reflection and said, oh, I am a lion. So the outside perception of who we are is maybe not really who we are. It's our inside perception. Let's move on. Participation. How do we recalibrate? How do we rebalance in participation? And we see that so much in our world today. The people who are participating, who are standing up, who are going to community centers, who are helping somebody else. That's a recalibration. Not in judgment. Not saying, oh, those guys should have worked harder, then they wouldn't be they wouldn't be homeless. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right? So we participate in helping however we can without judgment. I added without judgment there. Letting go. Letting go of the need to be right. Powerful. Being part of a drop in the ocean. So, being a drop in a part of the ocean requires participating in the group of the pond, I guess, pond, ocean, whatever. And trust that our conditioning that we're dealing with right now is not who we are. So let's get a little closer into who we are right now. Let's go here. One of shells. Abundance. Ruh-roh. For those of you, me, us, who live in lack, we got 2 abundance cards. All right. The image with this is a pearl dropping into a shell, into, this time it is the ocean, and it's producing little bubbles, or is it other little shells? As we drop in to maybe a more protective case, not so much driven by the conditioning of outside forces, that our participation grows and gets stronger. And this feels like it's galactic. One of shells abundance. It really feels galactic to me. All right, let's go up here. Oh, 10 of shells. Unconditional love. That is so hard. That is so hard. For so many of us to feel and tap into. There was one time for me when I was in Shasta, and I dropped into this unconditional love, and it was, well, it was unconditionally amazing. It was so powerful. And I try to go back to that space, and it eludes me a lot of times. I can kind of get there sometimes, and other times I can't. Drop in to the one of shells. Drop into the abundance of unconditional love. Ooh, chills. All right, let's move here. Wow. One of fire. Creativity. So, I like that this is a rebirth energy card with the serpent, with the snake. We can keep doing the same things over and over and over again and not find a newness in it. It's just rote. So we need to shed some skin that is no longer serving in our creative processes. All right. And we're going to find enrichment. When we rebalance, thank you. When we rebalance, let go of the outside world, what they want us to be. When we drop into a singular a singular energy from space of abundance, and we trust that we are moving to a better place of abundance, unconditional love, enrichment. When we let go, this is kind of interesting, when we let go of our conditioning, shed some skin to get new creative ideas, again of abundance, that's the recalibration for us. To shed this conditioning. To shed this thing that no longer work for us. This powerful new moon message. And join in something that is I think it's all about the 10 of shells, the unconditional love. On this web of creation. And the final card, the 10 of lotus, enlightenment. I'll just leave it at that. When we are recalibrating, when we are doing the work of rebalancing our lives so that we can be co-creators on the web of creation, we are tapping into source energy, as we know, and finding enlightenment in this earthly path. Thank you guys for watching this Sunday with Spirit. Thank you. Appreciate you all being here. Peace and love.